recorded this twice already. Anyways, the reason we are here today is because I want to give you guys just a couple tips on how you can shoot a short film without a budget. Now, there are a few stipulations. You can shoot this short film without a budget if you already own a camera, or you can use your phone. I don't want you guys to have to go out and buy equipment. This is really supposed to be a video. If you wanted to go shoot a short film tomorrow, you could, if you had a script and a shot list and a shooting schedule ready. But this is just a video for you kind of doing like a nice little run and gun short film. Now, there are a couple things you need to make sure you have organized before you actually shoot this short film. You must have these 3 items. So one of the first things you want to do is make sure you have a solid script. No one's going to want to watch your short film if the storyline sucks. Just period, flat out. They might give it a chance if it has great quality, some pretty dope angles, and the sound and lighting is good. Definitely not gonna give it a shot if it's bad acting. So if the script isn't good and then you don't really have good actors, it's a wrap. Wrap it up, take it home, throw it out. Make sure you have a good script and make sure you have good actors. And you can direct them and lead them if you don't have a director. Those are the 2 most important things. The third thing is you want to start with your resources. Now, a lot of people say that you should always write to the resources you have. I don't think you should do that. I think that you should write what you want to write, and then if you can't provide the resources or locations you need, then you revamp the script. But there's no reason to write a script where most of it takes place in your backyard because you feel like that's the only place you can shoot. Please don't do that. I'm not sure why people say that. I know I'm being a little drastic when I say your backyard, but literally, I mean, people would shoot things like in the woods. I've shot things in the woods before. I knew what I wanted to write. I didn't start with the woods. I started with the script I wanted to write. I got the actors, made sure they were good and they could act. And then I'm like, where should this take place? The woods. Then we went to the woods. Come up with a great story, a great script, and then check out to see what kind of resources you have. If there's something in your script and you can't make that happen, then you can change it, revamp it to whatever you do have. But yeah, of course, I'm not gonna write a script with a Lamborghini in it and I can't get a Lambo. Now that's common sense right there. But just make sure you guys aren't writing to the things that the resources that you do have available to you, because you never know. A lot of times I have reached out to companies, or I had my location manager Arian reach out to companies, and they were totally cool with it. And it was like, it took us by surprise, because we're like, so you're saying we can come and film? And they were like, yeah, that would be great. You just can't do it on a busy night, and we just have to pick a time where the manager's here and the people here know that you guys are coming, yada yada yada. What will be the time frame? And you know, we worked it out like that. But a lot of times we don't get certain things because we simply just don't ask. So make sure you guys are making those calls to those companies. 9 times out of 10, they would be glad to have you. Some people don't want to be bothered, but a lot of people really think it's cool. They want to see their establishment in a film, and they like the idea of it. So please reach out. Don't be afraid to reach out. And I can be honest, I was the one that was like, I'm not going to reach out to them. They would never say yes. And my husband would always tell me, you never know unless you ask. So I remember after this, I started having either myself or my location manager reach out to different companies and different places where we could use certain establishments. But I was shooting a series show called Rookies. I had written a scene where a football player lived in an upscale apartment. Basically, he was a football player, so he needed something upscale, and it needed to look ritzy.
Face on. Face on. Get up.
Bro, man, give me 30 more minutes. Man.
Come on, man, let's take this run, man.
Take a run, bro. I ain't got no clothes. I ain't bring nothing.
I thought you said that. Let's go, man. Let's go. Early bird get to work.
Bro, what time is it?
Time to get up. Let's go. Chop, chop. Wake up. I'll be out here stretching, man. Get yourself together.
Wake somebody up early.
They said yes. And we got the spot, and we were able to, we didn't even finish that day. We said we only really needed it for about 4 or 5 hours. We didn't get all the scenes shot. They let us come back like 2 weekends later and then let us finish up. So you just never know. So please don't think that these companies are gonna totally reject you, because they won't. Okay, let me move on, because I'm harping on that, because I just want you guys to know that it's possible. So let's get into what you actually need. You're gonna need a camera. If you don't have a camera that shoots in HD or 4K, let me stop talking about 4K. I get so stuck on 4K. 9 times out of 10, people don't even change the quality settings to 4K. So if you have a camera that shoots in 1080p HD, use it. Your phone, they're making the phones now with great quality. I'm not saying it's A7iii quality, but use your phone. So you have your camera. Now you need your sound. That's important. It's cool if you can get the quality, you can get the angles, the shots you need, but if your sound is jacked up, they're really not gonna sit through bad sound. Sorry about that. So if you can win them over with the quality, the shots, the angles, the actors, the script is good, if you have bad sound, they're not gonna be so forgiving. I don't think, because if I can't hear anything, it's like, well, I'm watching this. But I am a visual person, so I still may give you a chance, but everybody's not like me. So definitely you want good sound. So you guys know the 3 mics I have. I have the Rode Micro, I have the Rode Video Go, and then I have the Rode NTG4 Plus. Rode has never really failed me. I love their products, and I just always use Rode. So whatever mic you can get is good, but if you want to go for good quality, choose Rode. I'm not sponsored by Rode. I really only have a couple 100 subscribers. They're not sponsoring me, guys. So definitely just go with Rode. That's what I use. And I have a bunch of other filmmaker friends, and they use Rode too. Or Sennheiser. What is that? Sennheiser? I don't know, but it starts with an S. Also, last thing would be your lighting. Okay, you have to light. Now, if you don't have lighting, that's fine. Shoot in the morning, shoot in the daytime, shoot when it's bright out, shoot indoors when it's bright out, and you can open up the window and you can let that natural light come in. I would not shoot outdoors in harsh light, because then you have to have your reflectors. You got to make sure you're in a shaded area. It just gets complicated if you're shooting in harsh light. So if you do step outside to shoot, make sure it's like at sunset or magic hour, okay? But listen, guys, you can't shoot a short film without a budget. I do it all the time. You just have to be organized. You have to make sure you have those 3 things covered with the camera, the lighting, and the sound. And you also have to make sure you have a solid script, some great resources, and some amazing actors. If you can do all of those things, you too, my friend, can drop a pretty dope short film next week or in a couple weeks whenever you finish it. So please think on those things right there. Also, this is just a tip for you guys. If you are shooting and you have a pretty solid crew, maybe 4 to 5 people helping you out, and you have a couple of actors, going past 4 hours, I will feed the crew. So I know I said shooting without a budget, but if anything past 4 hours, I like to feed my crew. So that's like pizza, you bring chips, you bring a cooler, get some ice, buy your own sodas and waters, or buy your own waters and juices and things like that. Keep it natural. And then order some pizza in, or some cold cuts, some Subway sandwiches. I don't know, but feed them, okay? Listen, you don't want a hungry crew. If you have a hungry crew, things will start to fall apart, because people get tired, they get hungry, they want to leave. and you're not paying them. So they have every right to. So make sure you keep the crew happy and you feed everybody, and things should go smoothly. Last but not least, don't forget to be organized, okay? I've been to a couple of sets where they didn't have a shot list, they didn't have a shooting schedule or a call sheet. I don't know. I don't know how that worked out. But I know for me it would not work out, because I need to be organized, because things always fall through. Something usually always goes wrong. Although last weekend everything was pretty smooth, okay? And that was like the first time for me everything had just kind of went according to plan, except for the wind picking up on my outdoor scenes. And then now I have to ADR some of the audio for that. But yeah, so just make sure you guys are very organized. Always have a shot list. Always, so you can stay on task. Always have a call sheet. If you're asking people to come out and be a part of a project on their own time, they like to know what time things are going to start, what time things are going to end. They like to know what they're needed for, so they're not just hanging out on set. So please, call sheet is a must. And the shooting schedule. The shot list is more for you to keep you on track, and always make sure you have somebody with a script in hand, because you need a script supervisor, because people go off script all the time and you get back in post and you like, what is this? This is not what the script say. So yes, script supervisor too. Okay, that's always important. So yeah, I know I covered a lot of things, more than I wanted to. Last but not least, if you are looking for a good cam, you guys know I've mentioned this in my other videos. You know I'm Team Sony all day. So here is the A7iii. Bam, 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 bam. Anyways, where was I? Oh, if you can spare some coins, you know, a couple $100 to get you a camera, please don't sleep on this right here. This right here is an amazing camera. It cost me $450, I believe. You can get one used in excellent condition for $450. You may even be able to get one used for about $300, $350. Actually, I don't know. I'm just saying that, but okay, I got this a while ago, so the price might have went down, but don't sleep on this. It shoots in 4K. The autofocus with the firmware update is amazing. So guys, if you're looking for something and you don't have $1,000 or $1,500 or $2,000 to spend, please check this out. You won't be disappointed. And if you do grab it, hit me up in the comments or DM me and let me know what you think about it. If you have any questions about it, please reach out, ask me. I'll answer anything that I have an answer to. Okay? All right, that's about it, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I'm pushing out some more content throughout the week. So if you're new here and you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. To all my other supporters, thank you guys so much for supporting me. Don't forget to like and comment. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.